What is going on, people from the tube? Welcome back to another bunch of things. Here we are again. Monday is 10 degrees outside, feels like 3 degrees. And I got a call from work saying that they don't want anyone going to work. Most of the roads in the area where I work, they're closed due to ice built up in the roads. And they just called us to let us know that we're not going to be operating today and that we're still on standby for tomorrow and see what's going to happen. Hopefully the conditions have improved by then. There's going to be sun tomorrow, so hopefully that will help the situation. So I'm taking the time to show you something that I've been doing for many years, and that is making my own, what I consider the best fire starter known to me. I'll explain a little bit more in depth, and then we'll go over. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm also going to show you how to make it. So every year in the United States, hundreds, if not thousands of houses caught on fire due to lint getting trapped on the air vents of dryers. So like the dryers that you use to dry your clothes after you do your laundry. So every year we get people to come and do service your vents just to avoid that kind of situation. So a lot of times when we're doing our laundry, grab that lint, we toss it away, and just put it in the trash. Now, I gotta tell you, if you don't know what lint is, I'll show you. Lint is the material that comes out of the dryer, the filter of the dryer, when you do your clothes. It's mostly cotton, and this one has a little bit of dog hair because I got Commodore's hair. So that's lint. So what I do is that I grab the lint. This thing is probably 7 years old. It's been sitting on this bag, and I'm gonna show you it works just like a champ. I turn them into little balls by combining coconut oil and the lint. So I combine it and make this composition where you can round them up, turn them into little balls, and you can use that outside, fire pits, whatever you need to lit up. This thing not only cuts on fire really well, but it also sustains that flame for quite some time. It's just not going to give you 30 minutes or an hour. This is just a fire starter. So give you enough time to have some kindling or some material, paper, cardboard, whatever you need to ignite that fire, and then you can have your wood and just slowly build up your fire. It takes no space. You can put it in a Ziploc bag. You can put it in your backpack if you're going camping or doing anything like that. No space. There's, as I said, I'm gonna make some more. So since I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. But since I've been using it, as I said, this is 7 years old. So since I've been using it, I gotta replenish my stockpile with it. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. But first, let's go and see how this works. Right, I'm gonna have to do this one-handed because I was trying to do it with a tripod and it's not working the way I wanted. So I already got a couple of balls down on this area, and they're just there sitting. I'm gonna give you a close-up so you can see how this actually looks. It's just a ball of lint covered on coconut oil that has been sitting on a Ziploc bag for many years. So, see how I'm gonna do this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one right here. We're gonna go and see. There you go. Let's see if we can get closer. So there it goes. He ignites. So while that is going, I'm gonna turn the one back here. The other one is down there. There it goes. If you see, it's going nicely. So I'm just gonna start grabbing my little bit of kindling. The reason the electricity is been working just fine in the house, but as I was expecting, the AC is having a little bit of a hard time. The heater is having a little bit of a hard time maintaining heat in the house, so it's been overworking, and I'm trying to alleviate that overwork so we don't put too much stress on the compressor and the whole heating unit. There we go. We're still going, guys. Still going strong. One in the bottom is also kicking in. I don't know how much time has gone. It's probably about a minute now. So if I had to calculate about how much time does this give you, it will give you about 5 minutes of just intense burning. Now the cool thing with those little balls is that you can either just turn it on like this, or you can just smash it if you need to put it in a flatter area or something like that, and you can just get them to lit up. Once that coconut oil gets the temperature, you can just dump it in there and get it to do its thing. But there we go. Look at this. The thing is going. The Kindle is already caught up on fire. The ones in the bottom already caught on fire. And the new one that I just dumped is down there. Still catching up. But see, as I said, we're close to 2 or 3 minutes now on the thing burning just steady. Steady burn. Once again, all you need is lint, which is free pretty much, and a little bit of coconut oil. Now, me personally, I'll do like the unrefined coconut oil, because once you turn it into little balls, if you're going to be making the little ball shapes, that unrefined coconut oil solidify, and it actually makes them into like a little solid ball instead of being all wet and mushy. But if you don't care about them being wet and mushy, you can use just regular coconut oil, just a liquid refined coconut oil that you find in stores, you know. But there you go. Look at how this fire already turned into. Quickly. Really quickly. And if we zoom in into the little ball is right there. Still going strong. And the one in the bottom, there it goes, all lit up. And the one that was in the bottom there, all lit up. So there you go. Nice and easy to transport, easy to make. You can make it at home. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to spend too much money. I use coconut oil because I want to shave my head to avoid irritation. I just put coconut oil in my head, and that is, I use the same oil. So now I'm going to show you how to make it. Since you already know, we're probably now 5 minutes in, easy, on that little bowl, and it's still on fire. That thing is still emitting fire. And the cool thing is that it becomes ashes. So it's not like you're gonna have to like move anything around. It's biodegradable, so not a big deal. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. All right, so what we're gonna need: container, length, and coconut oil. And the reason why I use coconut oil is because it's a nice smell, and it's not as crazy if it gets into your stuff, because the bag ripped open and got inside of your stuff on your backpack, versus other oils that might have a more pungent smell, and the consistency is worse. So that's all we need: container, lint, coconut oil. In this case, I'm using, as I said, liquid. Unrefined is my preference, but this is what I have right now. What you do, since I gotta replenish all the ones that I've used, so what you do is that you grab length, put the length in there. I'm gonna make quite a bit because I gotta replenish. So get your lint. This is straight out from your filter of your dryer. You're gonna grab oil and we're gonna saturate. We're gonna saturate that. Well, we got a decent amount of oil. What we're gonna do is that I'm sorry, I'm using one hand here. So, oh yeah, we're gonna need way more oil than that. Super wet. Okay, now we're talking. So, literally soak that up until you can actually squeeze it and have some oil coming down. Yeah, check this out. Now it's dripping oil. So once you have this, you can either put it on, make it into little bowl shapes and just put them aside, or in this case, this batch, I'm just gonna leave it as is and I'm just gonna put it inside of a Ziploc bag and we're done. Just let it sit in there. When you need, just rip some of the lint out and you do the same that we did there. By the way, those balls turned off like about 2 minutes ago, so it's about 8 minutes of constant fire out of one of those little balls. So there you have it, what I consider the most efficient and the best fire starter known to man: lint and coconut oil. Well, there you have it. Best fire starter known to man. It's almost free and extremely efficient. So you can make it at home. You don't need major things, and more importantly, you don't have to go anywhere and buy a bunch of crazy stuff that might be full of chemicals and whatnot. Cotton, pretty much cotton and coconut oil. So that's an easy to make it happen. You can take it camping, as I said. You can use this. That's how you do it. That's how we make it, and that's how it works. It actually does work, as I mentioned before. That thing was on for about 5 to 8 minutes. That's more than enough for you to start a fire. If you, given the conditions you have, dry kindling or paper or cardboard, whatever, something just to get your base of your fire started. Easy to transport, not complicated to get it rolling. As long as you have like a fire starter or you have a lighter, you will be good to go. And there we go. It just works. So if you like this video, thumbs up. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to panchothings.com. I got some merch in there. I got some items actually that once I turn this camera off, I'm going to be working with some items. Other items that will be loaded in there. So all support is highly appreciated. Thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next one. With finally the fire going, Pancho.